Yo, 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 what is up guys? Welcome back to another video on this channel for me today from CcSpeedUk. So, back for online racing once again, at Spain, at Catalonia this time, for the first race of the day. So, doing cosplay as always, starting in P2, first race of the day, at Spain. Off we go. The Red Bull managed to get a really good start. I was quite surprised. And now I managed to hold on for second, down towards turn 1, using a bit of EOS, just to fend a bit, and all that. Just managed to hold on for P2, and I managed to clear the first 3 corners nicely, so not too bad, so off to an okay start. But I was quite surprised he had a really good start, so yeah, so lucky he didn't, if he had a drive-through, he would have had a drive-through right now, but he hasn't, so that's fair enough. So what I've got to do now is try and follow this Red Bull and see to get into his DOS and all that. But he's already clearing away from the, he's already pulling away from the distance right in front of me. So he's over a second already by the time I got to turn 10. We haven't got to the end of the first lap yet. So yeah, so well, I am cleared away from the rest of the field, apart from the top 5. So just trying to do the best I can to not get any warnings and all that kind of stuff, or penalties. That would be worse. Because if you get penalties, you drop down the order. If he has penalties, I might have a chance. So he's already cleared away from the distance. So I am going as fast as I can. I am trying to catch him up, but he's just clearing away from the distance, so and he should have no answer. I don't know what I'm just seeing here. He's on PC, so yeah, I know PC players will be much faster than console players and all that. He's definitely a PC person, so in the lead, I was like, okay. So I know PC players are very quick against console players, so that's fair enough. So that makes sense. So if I was on PC, maybe I might be okay a little bit, but maybe not, like maybe a few tenths slower. So maybe staying with him, but maybe like saying what I'm doing right now on the PlayStation and all that. So it's come to the end of lap 2. I've just done a 13.9, my personal best. The fastest guy did over, I think it's like over a second quicker on that lap. So that means he's got the fastest lap. So DOS is enabled. I managed to clear away from the P3 guy over 2.5 seconds from this Ferrari behind me. So that's kind of okay at this stage. So I was kind of by myself really. So I was just following the Red Bull. Well, it turns out he slowed down a little bit each time, so because I know he's faster than me, and I'm just trying to catch him up, but he's just going even faster and faster and clearing away a bit more and more. So there's nothing. I have no answer here, so and all that. I was saying okay at the end of that 3. I'll check in the map a few times, see where the others are, check what the times are, and also checking what the Red Bull is doing, leading the race. He's at the last corner already. I can't even see him anymore, so don't know where he is now. I catch him slightly on the straight, but I'm not sure he's lifting off a little bit. Has come towards turn 1. He has lost a second through there. He's lost about over a second and a half there at turn 1. So I guess he was nipping off a little bit, just taking his time. So because he's so quick and far away, so that's why he was nipping off a little bit. So he's just having a Sunday drive really. So I think he's just taking it nice and easy and not pushing it too hard. So like I am. I mean, I'm going as fast as I can. It's just I can't get any closer and all that. It's come towards turn 9. The Mercedes guy is managed to get into P3. He's definitely catching me up. So I'm guessing the Ferrari who was in P3, maybe he's not made a mistake somewhere or something on that lap, or a lap ago maybe, if I get that right. So I was surprised they have no good. I was surprised how everyone hasn't got no penalty so far, including the AlphaTauri guy who has a 3 second penalty, if I get that right, on the way. So I'm trying. I'll say my EOS as much as I can, because I know EOS is... It's definitely tricky around this track, if you have higher downforce and all that, so... I'm using a little bit on the exit of the corner, just to get the momentum through there. It didn't make any difference, but I'm doing the best I can anyway, so... If you can't... Well, if you can't beat the quickest driver, and he's far away, the best you can do is like second or third, so... The best you can do is like second on the day. Or even third sometimes, if those two are pulling away and then I'm kind of third by myself and all that. But I'm in second for now, but the guy in Mercedes is definitely getting closer and closer. He's about a second now, by the time I got to the time I get to turn 10. So he's about a second now. I guess he's another fast driver, I think, similar to the Red Bull one. Those two have similar pace, really. So it's coming towards the last sector now. It's the last lap now, and the Red Bull has nipped off slightly, and he's calming down a little bit, trying to get a good exit, and it's only about a second point 2, so from the leader, so I'm kind of okay with that. The guy in the Mercedes had the fastest lap at the end, so stole the fastest lap from him, so I'm not complaining about it. I mean, top 3, I'm okay with top 3, finishing P2, not too bad. The Red Bull was too quick, so I just couldn't catch him. So, fair enough to him. He did slow down a bit, so if he had penalties, he wouldn't be slowing down at all. So he would be pulling away even more, like more than 4 seconds maybe, I don't know, something like that. 4 seconds maybe, or more than that. So off to Silverstone now, Great Britain, race 2. My last race of the day on this Fidno. So this Fidno, I was starting in P6. This one was kind of crazy in this one, and also a good race as well. So make sure you stay in tune for this one. So everyone was taking it nice and steady. A little bit of weird moments there, but I don't know what's going on at the moment with this crossplay thing and all that. Well, I'm lucky I managed to get through there okay this time. Checking where the Red Bull was behind. Lucky I managed to clear this thing for now. Someone decided to go down the inside at Linfield, so that's fair enough, but managed to survive that. So coming towards Cops Corner right now at turn 1. Taking it through here, lovely, nice and flat through there. Not too bad at all. Now just trying to, following the first 3 at the moment. Just staying with the leaders. Down towards the hangar straight. Not using my battery here, so I decided to save it a little bit. Down towards Stone Corner right now at turn 15. At the end of the lap. Down towards the Krupp section. Just trying to see what the leaders are doing, and like last week I was just trying to be smart, like last week on last week's vid note. Just trying to play it smart and all that. These two got tangled at turn 1, and I managed to get into P3 from that. Where that incident was. So I was very lucky there. I think it was the Aston Martin driver who went wide. So I mean that's the guy who was battling with at the end of the race. So at the end of this race, on this race actually. So only about 3 laps to go in this race and all that. So it's come towards, well, down towards Cops Corner. This is where it gets interesting. I was in P3. The leader just stops right there. So, and the Ferrari's got tangled back of the rear, and I managed to get through here just about, and I was very lucky there. So I don't know what just happened there. So I was very lucky to not get into an incident. I would have been so annoyed with that. I don't know what the leader was doing there. I'm not sure he was brake testing someone, but I don't know what's happening. Yeah, I was confused about that because it's a flat out corner. And why is Juanita decided to stop immediately while I got tangled by the Ferrari in P2, I think it was. He's down to drop the order in that. I don't know what just happened, but I was very lucky to avoid that. But lucky I wasn't in P2, so I was very lucky there. If that happened to me, I would have been so angry with that. I'll be annoyed with that. I'll be thinking in my head, what the hell was that all about? Yeah, I don't know why he stopped immediately on the flat out corner, very fast corner. It's a very weird place to do that. Luckily, it didn't happen to me, so I was very lucky with that. So now I'm leading the race, so now I've got to try fend the guys behind me and all that. I'm using a tiny bit of battery, not too much, because I'm trying to save as much as I can, because I don't want to waste it in one lap. Flat out through Cox Corner once again. The Red Bull is... the guy in P2 is definitely catching me up, so I'm just trying to... get good exits, save my battery, and of course, I'm not fending this bit because there's literally no point. So there's no point fending just yet. So I thought I'll let him go through at the end of lap 3, so I can have the DRS on this lap, so I can just follow him a little bit. I'd rather be P2 at this stage, so I can just follow the leader at the end of the race, and then so I can have the DRS at the end, and then save my battery a bit more. And then he's got no battery in front of me, so he's used all his ERS and all that. So he's less than 10%, and I've got more than 10%. I'm about 60% of the battery right now, so I can just use it as I like, really. Got a DRS on this straight, but I'm using a bit of ERS trying to fend, and it turns out I managed to overtake the leader at Brooklands at turn 6. So I was quite surprised. I wasn't planning to overtake there, but I went for it anyway, and I was very lucky with that. And it turns out the guy I was battling with overtook the leader. It turns out he's lost a few places, and he's made a mistake somewhere. So it's between me and the Aston Martin now. So I was very lucky to get that move. So I was very lucky with that. So what I've got to do now is try and fend. Now it's all about fending now. So I've got to try fend now. But as I come towards Stone Corner, he wasn't going for the move here, but that's fine. So I guess he's doing the same what I'm doing right now. I'm not fending that much because it's literally no point. I've got tangled there. I was quite surprised. I didn't brake too early. I just braked. I braked normally. Turns out he braked a little bit too late there. So I was quite surprised there. As I come towards turn 3 right now, he's got the DRS on this straight, so that's fair enough. And then as the exit of turn 4 and 5, I'm just trying to get a good exit, using a bit of ERS, just get the momentum. But I decided not to use the ERS on this straight, so I decided to save a little bit more. He's got the DRS, he's going to overtake me at Brooklands, so that's fine. Decided to follow him through Ninfield, through Cox Corner, coming towards Cox Corner right now. Well, just before Cox Corner. Decided to follow him, not using my battery. I nip off a little bit, because I don't want to go side by side. Decided to take the racing line through there. Went a little bit wide, but I decided to back out of it, so I can have the DRS right here. That's where the texturing zone is. As kind of was the end of Macas and Beckett's, using battery, DRS, using the toe, decided to go to the outside, using all my battery, still using DRS at the Stone Corner, and then I got the lead at the end of the race. We'll make sure he doesn't dive bomb at this corner, because some drivers do that, but lucky he didn't. And that is a win at Silverstone. So I was very lucky, and it was a nice battle between the Aston Martin driver. So yeah, I'll take the win. I'll take that. I was quite happy with that. A good race as well, so I was quite pleased with that. So I'll take it. So I was quite happy with that. No penalties at all, so I'm pleased with it. No, I think I haven't got any warnings in that race, so I was quite surprised at that afterwards. So yeah, that was fun. I really enjoyed that one. For this one. So yeah, so make sure you like, subscribe to your channel. I appreciate it a lot. That'll give me support and all that. Now, so you can see all my videos on there. So you can hit that subscribe button. I'll appreciate it a lot. So yeah, so you guys enjoy your day. Have a nice weekend. Have a nice week as well. I'll appreciate it a lot. So yeah, so guys, have a nice day. Enjoy your day, and see you there.